Problem 6 is focused on this idea that depending on the amount of material you use in a reaction, it will give off or absorb a certain amount of heat. So you'll notice that if we decompose 2 moles of KClO3, it will produce, it looks like it's exothermic, negative 89 kilojoules of heat. If we do more KClO3 than 2 moles, we'll get more heat. If we use less, we'll get less heat. So you'll notice in part A, for the reaction, calculate delta H for the formation of 4.4 moles of O2. Now you notice that they're focused on the oxygen here, and that's what's really important. In our reaction, we were making 3 moles of O2. If we're going to be making 4, then we should be getting more energy. To solve this problem, you really just need to use an energy conversion factor. I would start with the 4.44, do a little dimensional analysis with an energy conversion factor, where you have 89.4 kilojoules of energy equals however many moles of oxygen you've got. And look in the balanced equation to see how many moles of oxygen you've got. And that'll be your conversion factor for your conversion. The other thing to check is you make sure we're using the right units, and it looks like they're doing kilojoules, so they're not trying to be tricky about units. Alright, now let's see, B, calculate delta H for the formation of 313 grams of KCl. So now they're focused on the KCl. So the energy conversion factor is going to be 2 moles of KCl to 89.4 kilojoules. And you're probably going to have to convert grams to moles and then moles to kilojoules using that new energy conversion factor. Then lastly, in part C, they say that this decomposition of KCl3 proceeds spontaneously when heated. Remember, what that means is that it's one of those downhill reactions. The energy of the KClO3 is higher than the energy of the products. So it proceeds spontaneously, it proceeds well. And they're asking you, do you think the reverse reaction would proceed, would be feasible? And feasible means that will it occur easily? And if this is what the enthalpy diagram looks like for the forward reaction, you can imagine what it would look like for the reverse reaction. And so I'll let you decide whether you think it'll occur easily or not.